Deep breathing. Oh, fucking A. Oh, they're thinking about... Just so horny. She's freaking the fuck out. Ah, yes. Here we are, deep in the heart of Regency London. Or this is somewhere in the countryside. Look at him. We have the elusive creature. We have the elusive creature. That is, the male Viscount Anthony Bridgerton. Or as the Ton knows him, the brooding peacock of Mayfair. Watch closely as he approaches his unsuspecting prey, Miss Kate Sharma.
Michelle.
The puffed chest, the clenched jawline, to almost a medically concerning degree. A classic display of male dominant strutting used to assert superiority or conceal emotional turmoil, compensate for the fact that he is simply in love and cannot cope. Kate, composed on the outside, screaming on the inside. They almost touch! I paused to say some of that.
Nothing could keep me from my beautiful bride.
She gets a look from Danbury.
Tell me of your
Oh,
wedding.
Queen's here.
There is no talk of a special license.
Oh my God!
I hope.
Of course not, Your Majesty.
At Aubrey Hall.
In the country.
Oh, they're not in the country anymore? I don't know where they are.
I shall host the nuptials myself. I shall oversee every detail. Let that gossip monger try to get the better of me now.
It's always about her versus Whistledown.
Can you believe it, Didi?
Kate's just heartbroken.
For a true love match.
Dude, Anthony is twisted as fuck. Especially when he's still looking at her. He still almost touched her as he walked by. What he's doing is almost like a fuck you. In addition to fuck his feelings. It's twisted and kind of cruel. It's almost like how they've been getting off and their disdain for one another, even though it's not quite disdain. He's getting off on this. Maybe that's a stretch. I get that it's more about him running away. But you know how some of us love misery? He kind of probably does too. Or he's become so accustomed to it that that's his norm and he's uncomfortable outside of it. Repressing his feelings. I've talked a little bit about how people... I talked about this in episode 2, about how pushing others away, but I was talking about Kate.
If you hadn't forced me into this ill-starred engagement, we would soon be living comfortably on Miss Cowper's ample dowry.
I like that they're talking candidly
Had you thought
now.
to confide your plans, then I would not be considering dismissing the servants that I have just rehired.
If you would simply call off the wedding and allow me to set my cap at Miss Cowper again.
At least
Yeah.
my poor Prudence jilted, when her reputation has already been
She's
called
strong,
into question.
Prudence.
No, it is
She was bullied all throughout primary school. This is just another notch on the belt of her abuse and trauma. Actually, Prudence was kind of a dick to Penelope, so maybe we're not supposed to sympathize with her. Oh, this is him. An art school.
You must be one of our new fellows.
Yeah. Fellowship.
Soon you shall be just as jaded as the rest of us. One form is much like another.
Oh, shit. I went to art school. It was not I enjoyed the fuck out of it. I did. But we, you know, there was no nudity, really. Extracurricular, of course. But not in class. The dude says, wait till I'm jaded. And he's just like, what are you, dude, this is great. I didn't go to art school. I have an art degree, for the record. I went to a traditional university and I have an English degree.
What about Miss Edwina's sister?
What about her?
Will she come to live with us too?
He wishes. What about her?
You're overcounting.
Eloise, I shall need your help today. I am attending a lecture this afternoon. Flower arranging. Go, and you've wanted me to find more ladylike pursuits?
I know that's not true. I'm just saying.
For how long have you cared about flower arranging?
I want her to deal with... I want there to be some repercussions from the last episode in her and her mom's conversation. That seemed like it was back to normal with Eloise just skirting around things she doesn't want to do.
We must find you a dress too. After all, this wedding is as much your triumph as mine.
How is her sister just so clueless? Everything she says is to the contrary. Or the opposite of the truth, you know?
And when the Viscount and I are blessed with children, you shall be their favorite aunt. Think of us all together as a family.
Dude, Edwina, what's gonna happen to her after this? Just a recluse. Not the favorite aunt. She's never gonna visit. I'm sort of training for a marathon. 3 miles at a time. I'm more of a lifter than I am a runner, but that's gonna change. Heart health is important. I'm focusing on that moving forward. Also, I'm being peer pressured into it by some chick I work with. I'm at the gym recently, and I'm on the treadmill, and I look over, and who do I see? Dude who stole... He didn't steal my girlfriend. He had sex with my crush in high school. He's a dick. Anyway. I hate him. We didn't say a word to one another, but he's there on the treadmill just trucking. Just trucking. I'm like, all right, motherfucker. You're not going to beat me again. 7 miles per hour, 2 incline. I ain't stopping until you stop. For the sake of this story, I'm going to say that he stopped before me, but I nearly died. My heart rate was way too high. What's the point of this story that I'm telling? Edwin is probably going to get into marathon running after this. Hard exercise. She's going to need something to do to get rid of all of it, to funnel that trauma through.
Tell me, are my musings not offering you sufficient business?
But why should there be limits to a woman's ambitions?
Oh, she's gonna...
There's always more to be achieved.
This could be problematic in the long run. She could leverage and blackmail you.
Lord Bridgerton?
Explain yourself!
Lord Bridgerton and his guest are...
I just want them to be alone again. That's what I'm anticipating. I want them to have a conversation. I can't handle all these formalities and this dance anymore. I'm sick of this bullshit. I told you guys. I don't care.
Then we shall trouble you no further. Is that cake?
Burn it all to the ground. I don't give a fuck about the cake.
I fancy a good lemon.
That is what we're meant to feel in this moment. Get out of here, weirdos. We don't care. I'm not even listening. Okay. This is entirely what we're meant to feel. Just get out of here, you glutton.
It is fine weather we're having, Miss Sharma, is it not?
You wish to speak to me of the weather?
Oh, they're gonna speak in code.
Topic of conversation that would be more
There is nothing appropriate about what you were doing proceeding with this engagement.
Look at the look on his face.
And what of everything that passed between us at Aubrey Hall?
Nothing passed between us.
Oh my god. That's why they did this narratively, so that we could have more moments like this.
Other than your sister discovered us in the library that night, then we too would be obliged to wed.
That's true. That's true. They established that further in the last episode with the whole Prudence situation.
Then let us both be glad we have avoided such an unthinkable fate.
Wow.
Do you and your sister happen to share gloves?
Yes, on occasion.
I knew it.
Also, when Edwina gave her, was that a glove or a handkerchief at the end of the last episode?
Oh, I beg
What
your
shade?
pardon.
Shan't be necessary.
Nonsense.
Oh, now they are such an unimaginable fate. They're gonna imagine it now.
Go.
Oh my god. Looks good.
It is a beautiful piece.
It is the ring my father gave to my mother before they were wed.
You guys are sick.
To the ring.
Mr. Brooks insisted.
These two are sick.
It appears to be stuck.
Of course it is. Of course it is. How symbolic.
Just another.
God, we're gonna have so many hijinks these next few episodes. It's gonna be insufferable. Like this. I really hope that they do more than just have more moments like this. As much as enjoyable as they are, it might get stale. Like, what do you do with the plot now? It's just continuous wedding planning until finally they break.
They arrived last night. I shall invite them to the engagement dinner tomorrow.
I shall look forward to it.
There needs to be something that happens that puts things into perspective, so that they stop making these decisions that are so concerned with
Miss Sharma and I would
the
be glad
facade.
of the fresh air.
Oh, I should really.
You will escort me.
Yeah, they're gonna talk. They do need to talk. Yeah.
How could you invite the Sheffields to dinner? When you know full well the pain my mother has suffered after their rejection of her. Rena is still in the dark about the conditions of their favor, and if the Bridgertons were to learn of it...
As if you contrived a match for your own concealed ends and might call off the wedding?
That's exactly what Anthony is doing.
The Viscount made a charming proposal. Of England herself, they are as good as wed.
Yeah, this
Only
is...
a very great scandal would prevent this marriage from proceeding now.
Well, that's what
Kind
the
of
show
scandal
is.
that would
Every
send
season
alarms
must
through the
have...
entire town
Yes.
And be a stain from which the penniless Sharma family would
This
never
is what I
recover.
don't understand, is how are they going to recover from this? Because clearly Anthony is going to marry Kate.
So I ask you, Miss Sharma, are you that fool?
Damn right she is. Burn it to the fucking ground!
No.
Whatever.
I did not think so.
But this is what the show's about, right? It's about negating expectations and what society wants you to be, especially the women in this show, breaking tradition. So that's what this is.
I wish to apologize and throw
Season.
myself at your mercy.
Very well.
Yes! Okay, yes! Yes! Make Anthony jealous. Let's flip it. Yeah, look at him. Okay, this is fucking stupid, though. Do we really have to do this?
A handsome couple they make.
Pardon me?
Mr. Dorset and my
This is so predictable, kind of.
She barely knows the gentleman.
Miss Edwina, you must tell me.
It's so silly. It's so fucking silly. It's hilarious, though. You will not cuck me, sir.
Is that not so, Anthony?
Absolutely.
Okay, I like this. Fucking Prudence. Okay, so Prudence isn't gonna marry Featherton, and Edwina's not gonna marry Anthony. They're drawing these parallels now between the two situations. They already were, but the Prudence situation is more of a caricature of what's happening with the Bridgertons, which is the whole point of the Feathertons versus the Bridgertons.
Where is your sister?
She mentioned something about flower arranging with you today, in fact.
Is she gonna go see the
Indeed,
newsboy?
I am meeting her later.
Penelope's a bro. Girl. Yeah.
This is the place. This is our right to be treated not merely as chattels.
Or maybe it's not about the newsboy. I suppose she wants to get involved with the cause. That's the main reason. Yeah, look at her. She's found her people. That's what this is about. Sorry, it shouldn't just be about a dude. My bad. Or just root for love.
For their education.
Well, there he is. I was right.
For the exchange of ideas with like-minded men and women on subjects beyond the trivial concerns of polite society.
Let's go. Let's go, guys. That's what feminism actually is equality. We're not one gender over the other or anything like that. We always swing the pendulum back and forth because we have to overcompensate for the mistakes of the past, as opposed to actually enacting change that will last.
To another, it is a marvel, to be sure.
I don't actually like this guy.
Pleased to meet you, Miss Eloise. I'm Theo Sharp.
There's something sinister about him.
As I know, there are several errors in your arguments that I must bring to your attention. Have you a pencil? Never mind. You may borrow mine.
Even though this is the conversation she was talking about having or wanting in the last episode when she was dancing with the schmuck.
It is most refreshing in the water.
Someone's falling over. Someone is going to fall overboard. Trope number 105.
Sounds idyllic.
It is. Which is why I'm counting the days until I may return home.
One of the reasons.
I shall journey back alone.
She prefers. He's still watching.
It will be most fulfilling, enjoying an independent life, running my own household.
You know, the thing is when they do get together, they can share the running of the household duties, which is definitely what's going to happen.
Then I would be most happy to show you the places I know.
What if she does fall for this dude? Or at least grows fond of him?
You are supposed to be finding a way out of this mess, not drowning us even deeper in debt.
And they're running their estate together.
You're trying to ruin us all.
Not when you're already making such fine work of it yourself.
He's trying to manage appearances.
I may well join her in her endeavours.
That knot will never hold.
It's perfectly adequate.
Then I must question your nautical skills, Dorset.
Your nautical skills. It just has to try and emasculate him in this moment.
Pardon me.
Why? Why right now?
Miss Sharma.
Lord Bridgerton.
Man. Yep. There it is. Both of them into the water. Everyone sees and laughs. Trope number 106. Is this going to be another trope where he's wet and she's going to be like, oh my god.
Refreshing indeed.
Yep. Yep.
Come now, it is not proper to stare.
Oh, she doesn't want. She's the fiance. Don't look. And she just stares him down. Trope number 107. It's an arbitrary count, by the way, if you hadn't figured.
I'm sorry, Ben, but I cannot stroll with you today.
I shall see you tomorrow then.
Of course.
You know, this is very interesting, actually, because Penelope's dual identity as Lady Whistledown is in print, obviously, and it's gossip, it's superficial, it's People magazine, which Eloise was interested in, but more so than gossip, way more than gossip. Eloise is interested in the fight, fighting the good fight, the real shit, independent outlets. Well, I mean, Whistledown's, you know what I mean.
But tell me, what might a necklace such as that fetch?
It is rare to see stones this fine.
No.
Oh,
Or they're fake and he's nervous about it.
I shall be in communication with you should I require anything further.
No cake, then?
Another time.
This dude's always looking for cake.
Need I remind you those stones were as counterfeit as a £2 note?
Yeah.
Quality counterfeits.
There's another person in the room, guys. Does this woman not have ideas of her own? The woman in green? Does she not have friends to talk to?
After all, Mrs. Varley.
Mrs. Volley? I guess she's trustworthy. Ah, yes, university. Love it. Oh, now he's gonna find a match. The naked lady also paints naked ladies. Or naked men. Of course.
I declare, that's rather good.
I'm skilled at more
Oh,
than simply standing naked.
you know what we're gonna do in here? We're gonna flip the gender roles, and he's gonna get naked for her. Trope number 108.
Although two of the founding members are women, we are still not yet allowed to enter the classroom.
Yes.
At least not while we're clothed.
You work as a model as a way of learning from the lectures.
Wow. Wow, she's got to put her... She has to use her body in order to use her mind.
Like so?
Yep, here it is.
What I really need is a study of the male form.
Some of this shit's so predictable, but it doesn't make it bad.
What say you?
He's like, I fluffed just before this. Thank God, you know, that I didn't swim today.
Calming, yes.
Kate is so beautiful, though. It's ridiculous.
When was the last time you saw them? I had a choice to make between my family and my heart. Did you ever regret that choice?
Of course.
It is a very powerful thing to meet someone and feel that you know them in a way unlike any other.
See, but I feel that way every time I meet a woman. I have too many crushes, guys. Way too many. It's traumatic.
Of course, Mama. We shall all be perfectly happy.
Perfectly happy. Is that what we want, though? Or do we just want to experience joy here and there? Struggles. The gray is the truth. Oh, we have conversation with mothers, mirroring one another.
Support your choice, but I must admit I am finding it quite difficult to continue to stay silent.
You've been anything but silent.
Jesus.
Your marriage to the woman that shall replace me as head of this household, might I add. I question the example you are setting your siblings, marrying a woman for whom you clearly hold no great tenderness or love.
Yeah. If everyone else can see it, it's kind of a disservice to Edwina as a character that she cannot. But I guess she's just blinded by her affection for him or blinded by her wants and needs.
You must say something now, Anthony, before...
What I want is beside the point.
A gentleman cannot take back his word, but a woman may, for the reality of marriage becomes clear.
So he's gonna have to manipulate her further by convincing her he's not a good match or trying to find her a better match?
She does not wish to end the engagement.
But does she know your true feelings on
This
it?
is crazy that we're not even half... Are we halfway? We're a little over, maybe halfway into this episode. After the proposal, he's already like, how the fuck do I get out of this? Dude's impulsive.
If you have doubts, this is the most important choice you will ever make.
Yeah, your partner, and choice and partner is everything. Good woman or a good man can make or break your
It would
life.
break your father's heart, too.
We see that on display at the Oscars sometimes. Ooh, she put the father... She threw... Oh, man, she threw in the father. That'll do it. I hope that everyone apologizes to everyone at the end of this season. Is that all that ails you? I've seen how ill at ease you are with the Viscount. She's such a fool.
Put all that behind us now that Anthony is to be my husband.
He has asked you to call him by his given name.
No, not yet. But it sounds fine, does it not?
There's something I must tell you about your grandparents and how they have in fact influenced our trip.
Our guests have arrived.
Force an interruption. Everyone's always interrupted. Shut the door. Lock it. When you're about to make out with someone you hate.
Your sister's betrothal may be the end of certain hopes you harbored regarding the Viscount. Access to the Sheffield fortune would certainly be a fine reward, would it not?
Oh, great! Now here we're gonna get into the whole theme of love versus financial stability. What's more important? What makes a good match?
Who else is a woman left with?
But herself.
But herself.
Yeah, but this is Danbury. This is Danbury talk. No, Danbury was all about how I lived a life. Yeah, so now fortune and stuff is more important to her, but she probably would rather have her husband back.
It's been too long since we have seen you both in town, Lord and Lady Sheffield.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed it has. Mother?
Shall we go through to dinner?
Oh, yes, come with me, child.
I wonder if there's going to be a moment where Anthony defends Kate, because Kate's probably super pissed and might say things. I think she's super pissed. I think she's going to.
The two of them almost bagged a stag on our trip to the country.
How unusual. Do they teach young ladies to shoot in India?
Only the fortunate ones.
Her Majesty is kind to be so forgiving after everything that has happened.
Just petty and self-serving.
Even after our daughter so callously rejected the match we had found for her. And on, no less. With 12,000 acres, any other young lady...
Just couldn't help herself. Oh, this is exactly what Danbury was talking about.
And all for what? A mere clerk,
the
was
biggest...
he? And with a child from previous marriage with God knows who.
Why?
She simply sailed away from all of us with that man, robbing us of our grandchild.
Grandchildren. I have two daughters with whom you have had every opportunity to form a connection. When you cast me out, what you did was set me free. Free to raise my daughters far from your constant judgment and craven demands that they should chase wealth and titles above all else.
You speak of scorning riches, and yet you have come crawling back to snatch at our fortune.
Lady Danbury is right. Perhaps we should...
Which is kind of true.
Oh, you may not, but your daughter certainly does.
Fuck.
The trust fund we have set up for her, the condition of which clearly states that she must marry a man of good English breeding to inherit.
Wow. This is gonna...
What are they talking about?
What have you done, Anthony? Did you know about this?
I shall explain everything.
Something she inherited from her father.
That is enough.
Yeah.
I can only think that you have been exiled from good society because of your deficient manners rather than for any other.
Legend! Knew it!
Failed to show the proper respect for the Sharma family, and I will not stand for it.
I
will not. Lady Mary has done admirably in raising her daughters. They are intelligent, kind,
But he's gonna
and a credit to both their parents. By associating with such company, I suggest you do not. You may leave at once.
Swing that dick around, Anthony!
And do not trouble yourself waiting for an invitation for the wedding, for you shall not receive one.
Legend! Legend! Although now Kate is more in love with him, and so is Edwina.
You shall inherit a single sovereign now. You are sorely mistaken.
Whatever. We needed to get that motivation out of here anyway, and we needed to clear the air between Kate and Edwina in that regard so they can clear the air in other ways. Fuck these people. Also, that guy, the grandpa, is shitty in everything that he's cast in. A shitty person, not a shitty performance.
Enlightening.
Or actor.
Good evening.
Oh, but he's also pissed. Yeah. Okay, it makes sense. But at the end, I mean, at the end of the day, Anthony's going to be able to relate to Kate and, like, her motivations, right? Chase him. Talk to him. Okay.
Lord Bridgerton.
This is exciting, this episode. I forgot. I didn't realize it would be.
Please.
Yes, I did.
Mother, I shall meet you at the house.
Yeah. How do they always have more conversations than him and Edwina? They've literally connected and talked more than him and Edwina. Edwina just doesn't care to have conversations with Anthony. Except for that one about books and how he doesn't read.
You care about a dowry. It is because of what you just did that the Sheffields withdrew it.
It's regrettable, to be sure. And it is best to call off this doomed engagement.
Yeah, good. It gives you an answer or a reason. I mean,
I do not understand. Why are you suggesting this?
because he wants out anyway.
So tell me, what has she done?
She has done nothing. It is you. You have made this match impossible.
Yeah,
But I am
that's true.
leaving for India.
And it is not far enough.
Okay.
Do you think that there is a corner of this earth
I will not find you.
to free me from this torment?
Okay, yeah, exactly.
My father raised me to act with honor, but that honor is hanging by a thread that grows more precarious with every moment I spend in your presence. You are the bane of my existence.
I love this, actually. This is super romantic.
And the object of all my desires.
There it is. There it is. Yes!
Night and day, I dream of you.
Oh my god, this is hot.
Do you even know all the ways a lady can be seduced? The things I could teach.
I don't know why this is like... Oh my god.
Did not ask for this.
I loved how they flipped that.
To be plagued by these feelings.
At least they're talking about it now.
It is insupportable.
Impossible.
They're gonna get interrupted again because no one shuts the fucking door. Or he's just gonna stop. Interrupted by conscience and sense.
And I will spend every day of my marriage wanting you.
Yeah, that's wild, dude.
Dreading the day when my last thread of honor finally snaps.
Yeah. Yeah, so why the fuck did you propose at all?
For your sister.
Dude, I'm so happy that they actually talked. Like, they're on the same page. They're not gonna kiss until the final episode. We're just gonna have all this breathing in each other's faces. I'm happy the whole dance of, like, I hate you, you hate me. I'm happy the guys between them or the dance that they've been doing with one another is over, at least. Now they can work together to get the engagement called off. I really just barely give a fuck about the Featherington stuff. Does anyone else have that problem?
But now that you're spoken for, we're outcasts again.
All the more reason to end this sham of an engagement.
Yeah, same deal as the Bridgertons.
Lord Cowper.
He wishes to invest in the mines. Several of them do.
Oh, so scam them. This isn't honorable at all.
You're serious?
Our fortunes will be restored, and I shall never have to suffer the disdain of the Ton again.
The fucking Ton. She should be pissed regardless of what she's pissed about.
Since the Viscount has been courting me, I have sensed you are not being entirely truthful.
Yeah.
And now I know I was right.
Your sister is a pawn.
This business with the Sheffields and their fortune,
This whole show is just foreplay.
I saw an answer to all our troubles. It has weighed on me every day.
I am not a little girl anymore, Kate.
Why? Just tell her the truth about Anthony, too. Then she'll call off the engagement if Kate tells her the truth about her feelings. Then Edwina will call off the engagement. That's what's going to happen. Not in this episode, but...
I am sure the Viscount will provide for you and Mama, too.
So now she's just even more determined to marry Anthony, of course.
This should not be your burden.
What burden would it be to marry the person I love?
Does she actually love him?
Watching how nobly he defended us at dinner tonight, how could I not?
Oh, child.
I want nothing thing more than to be his wife, his Viscountess.
We gotta find her or someone else. Oh man. All of this was so avoidable. This show is the definition of melodrama. Not that we don't love melodrama. Who doesn't love melodrama? We gotta keep ourselves busy with something. God forbid we actually solve our problems.
I have questions about the writings in this pamphlet.
Well, the ideas Cantax are fragile.
Oh, whew.
You have not seen enough of the world to make sense of them yet.
Penelope's gonna be jealous.
Duty, more than laws or
Ooh,
faith.
that was...
I have often thought it the bond
that was dark.
holds our fragile.
She chimed in right then.
Utter obedience and total sacrifice.
Damn.
When such duty is in conflict with the heart's true desire,
Where's she going?
there is the potential for a considerable scandal in
How many baths has he taken in this episode? Or per episode?
Or is it already too late to turn back to duty?
Oh, this is another contemporary tune. Find me at the mess you made when you walked away. I think that's it. I don't know. Remind me. I don't know if those are the words. I never do.
Shama.
They're gonna do it in the woods. She always finds her when she's on a horse.
I could not sleep.
The delivery of that line was wild.
I will talk with Miss Edwina today and see my way to ending things. Once the engagement is over, our paths need never cross again.
Yeah, she's like, why?
It will be as if we had never met.
Why? This is so stupid. Why?
You cannot break my sister's heart.
She means her heart. Kinda.
And I could not live with myself if I robbed her.
I'm so sick of the code.
Please, please, Lord Bridgerton. Anthony, you must keep your word.
She just called him by his name. He liked it.
Feeling that plagues us so, it will pass.
Will it?
It will become tenable, it will become bearable, and soon enough it will be as if we never felt it at all.
And then music chimes back in. The mess. I don't know.
Very well.
Oh, for fuck's sake, dude. This is so frustrating.
I shall see that the wedding shall take place as soon as possible.
This is the same as the last episode, the ending. It's like they're just both in agreement that we got to rush. We have to rush to make the worst decisions. Now she's crying. Like actually sobbing. This is so stupid. This show's so fucking dumb. It's better than last season, though, actually. I like it more, I think. I just don't... if there hasn't been a straw to break the camel's back yet, what is it going to be? What's going to be the straw? The final one? I just don't understand. Good God.